I don't know if you know this, but in England, right, in England, if you went to someone's house for dinner, right, and they said to you, would you like a glass of wine? And you said, oh, I'd love a glass of wine, thanks very much. Do you know what they would do, right? They would leave the room, and they'd come back with a glass of wine. No caveat, no buts. Here in New Brunswick, a whole different beast, isn't it? You go to someone's house for dinner, and they say, would you like a glass of wine? And you say, oh, I'd love a glass of wine, thanks very much. There's a sentence they will say that will make your heart drop, and that sentence is, I made it myself. Guess what, Auntie Dolores? I don't want any of your just add watered poison Kool-Aid moonshine, thanks very much. Buy a bottle like everyone else, and they always do this thing, don't they? They like, and because I do this joke, right? Because I do this joke, I've drunk more homemade wine than all of you put together. Because every house I go to, people go, oh, I heard your joke about the homemade wine. Wait till you try my homemade wine. And they leave the room all like proud, right? And they come back in, right? And they've now seen it in the glass. They're slightly less confident. They come back in with this glass of, they're like, oh, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it. It's pear and pubic hair flavour. Wait here, and they go out. And they come back in with this glass of cloudy, musky, smoky, hairy liquid. And they hand it to you, and they say a sentence that you never want to hear before consuming anything ever, when they say, well, I did follow the instructions. I tell you the weirdest response I've actually had after doing that. I was doing a show in a place, a very glamorous place a few months ago, a place called Port Hawkesbury. Has anybody been to Port Hawkesbury? Yes, it makes Sussex look like downtown New York. I tell you how messed up this place is. The mayor of the town also happens to be the owner of the local doolies. So actually, Don, if you want to be lucky, buy yourself a doolies. Anyway, I've done that joke at this gig, right? And this woman comes up to me after the show, and she comes up and she says, I heard your joke about the homemade wine, but joke's on you, Sonny Jim. I said, oh, why is that then? And she goes, because actually now we have shops you go to, and they make the homemade wine for you. I said, oh yeah, I said, yeah, I think I've heard of that. It's called the fucking liquor store.